Hey everybody, it is Professor Parish and we are on the final video for English 109. I'm going to scroll down here to our last couple of modules. I'm recording this on Saturday, so I'm going to be looking at today, tomorrow, and Monday. On the next 3 days, I'm going to be looking over your drafts and giving you feedback on those that were here and then grading your other assignments. But we're here to talk about finals week. So I can't believe it's here. This is going to unlock tomorrow on Sunday. And starting Sunday, you're going to be able to work on these assignments. So here is the big thing about this week. Our finals end on Thursday, May 12th. The reason for that is that for the instructors at SIC, our final grades are due the following Monday, the 16th. So the only time we get to grade all of the assignments for finals, we have the 13th, 14th, and 15th. We have 3 days to grade everything. And this is not the only class I'm teaching. So I've got 3 days to grade all of your assignments and get final grades in. So it's a little bit of a crunch time for us. But for that reason, everything is due on May 12th. Now, that gives you, starting tomorrow, 5 whole days to work on these assignments. You have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday to access and do these assignments. That should be plenty of time. You may have to do some homework on your own time at home. Those of you that are high school students, you may have to do some stuff on your own at home or go to a library or somewhere with internet to work on stuff, but it should be plenty of time. But I will not accept assignments after Thursday. That's just a college policy. If you send me something on Friday, I'm not taking it. Saturday and Sunday, nope. So Thursday, that's always, and I always have students that forget. So I'm encouraging you, and it's in big letters here. Please do not forget that finals week will not be open to students until Sunday of the finals. The discussion is extra credit. We'll talk about that. You just have to complete the assignments for finals week and submit those, and you're done. All right. But with that being said, let's talk about the assignments that are due. So first of all, we'll do extra credit last. So the first thing is the final reflection. This is honestly just a brief, short essay. It should be no longer than a page. Just basically an evaluation explaining to me your feelings about the class overall, what your favorite assignment was, any challenges that you overcame, what you could change about the class, and then your overall thoughts about the course and moving forward in your future college courses. Now, I do treat these very seriously. I do like honest feedback. If you liked something about the class, I do like knowing what you did like what worked for you. What assignments did you like? Did you like the structure of it? Did it work for you? But if there's things you would change, I would like you to be honest. Now, obviously, I've had some students in the past be like, we don't want to write any papers. And I'm like, well, it's an English class. So we can't change that. But I have had students make suggestions about side assignments, make suggestions about, the discussion forum formats, things like that. And I do appreciate that. So obviously I'm not going to just change the course based on everyone's evaluations, but I have taken student feedback in the past and incorporated it into my class. So I do take these very seriously. So if there's things you like and you appreciated, I do want to know. But if there's things that you would change, I want to know that as well. So this is just kind of your way to evaluate the course, what worked and did not work for you, any struggles that you overcame, and then how you feel moving forward into English 121. Those are kind of what I want in the final reflection. So it should be just around a page, should be pretty easy to write up because it's just your thoughts. So should be pretty simple. The other thing is the final exam. Now I'm going to open the final exam up. It is worth 100 points. It's worth a lot. You do get to use your book. It is open book. So all the answers are in your textbook. So don't turn your textbook back in until you answer these questions. Now I'm going to open up and show you the final. They're just asking questions from the different chapters, like the chapters on adjectives. If there's something that doesn't seem right, if chapter 26 is not actually about irregular verbs, just look up irregular verbs in the glossary and find the chapter on it. I had a couple students a few times be like, oh, well, this chapter doesn't match up. If it says it's about adverbs, find the chapter on adverbs, right? That you guys are all young adults, should be pretty easy to locate. And then what's a run-on sentence? Some of these are taken from the midterm, so they should be you should already know the answers to these. But honestly, there aren't that many questions on the final. There's only 19 questions total. But it's worth 100 points, meaning question 19 is a matching thing. It's worth 10 points. So if you don't do question number 10 or question 19, if you don't do this one, you've automatically got a 90. So just answer all the questions. Basically, I have students that do this final every year, and some of them just don't do it. And I'm like, if you just answer the questions, even if they're wrong, I'll give you at least a point, give you something, right? So there's only 19 questions. It is not timed. You can take as long as you like on it. You can save as you go, just like what you did with the midterm. So you should be okay with that, right? It's just a final that's integrating the concepts that we've looked at throughout this semester. And then the final assignment that is worth 50 points is the writing assignment. And that is just your argument paper. It's due Thursday, like it says there. Please submit as either a rich text format, a Word document, or a PDF. Those 3 formats are acceptable. If you have a Mac, you'll need to convert your document over to one of those 3, right? If you use Google Drive, you will need to download the file and save it as a Word document or a PDF, one of those things, so that it will submit. But it's worth 50 points. Like with the exam, if you're not done with your argument paper, turn whatever you have in. Please do not skip this assignment. Every semester I have students that think they're like, oh, I'm in the clear, I'll get an A, I don't have to submit it. And a lot of times they'll end up getting like an 89 in the class. And I had a student last time email me and say, oh, I've got an 89, will I get an A? And I'm like, no, you'll get a B. So just make sure to submit that assignment. Even if it's not completed, I want you to get some points for it. So don't leave it out. And then finally, so you have your reflection, the final exam, and the writing assignment to turn in. The final thing is the extra credit discussion forum. So there are 20 bonus points that are allowed for this. This should be the last thing that you do. Before you start this discussion forum, get your other stuff turned in, or at least get your final exam done and the final reflection done. Get at least 2 of the 3 assignments done before you do this. Because don't rely on these extra credit points when you don't have the points from your original assignments, right? But this is just extra credit. So if you answer these 3 questions here, you'll get 10 extra credit points. Question 1 is, going into English 121, what were you the most concerned about? If you were already in English 121 and 122, what has been your biggest concern in the class? I know some students take this alongside English 121, so what that kind of falls into that second half there. After taking this class, what do you feel you've grown stronger with as a writer, and what skill will you take with you into your other classes? And then, do you have any questions? This can be about English. It can be about SIC in general. If you're a high school student and you have questions about SIC, it can be here. This is kind of just an extra credit forum for you to voice your opinions about the semester, about the class as a whole, and then any questions that you have about SIC moving forward. So if you answer those 3 questions, you'll get 10 extra credit points. If you respond to at least 2 peers, then you'll get 10 more extra credit points. So I treat it kind of like just a regular discussion forum. It's just 20 extra credit points total if you do it. Now, obviously, grammar and spelling come into play. I'll treat it like a regular discussion forum. If you misspell words, then I'm going to take points away from that extra credit. If you just answer with great points, then I'm going to not give you the full credit on the responses. So it's going to be treated just like a regular discussion forum. It's just all going to be extra credit. Anything you get on here is going to be extra bonus points added to your final grade. All right. So that's pretty much finals week. Like I said, everything is due Thursday, so please don't forget that. And the due dates are on there for everything. The reason why it says 0 points there is that it's extra credit. So when I enter your grade on the extra credit discussion forum, if you got a 20, it'll be 20 over 0. So it'll be 20 points over the max. So it'll be extra credit. But yeah, I can't believe we are at the end of this semester. It's gone by so quickly, so fast. But I've really, really enjoyed teaching English 109 is great because it's just a precursor to English 121. And those of you that have A's and B's and C's in this class, I think you'll be prepared for English 121. Especially those of you that have A's and B's, you're going to be fine in English 121. I try to make this course a little bit more difficult with the writing part of it because I want you to be prepared for the types of writing you're going to do in 121. And so I think if you can handle the writing in here, you'll be fine for English 121. The big thing is just staying diligent and just keep on just persevering and going through. So, but I've really enjoyed having you all as students this semester. I can't believe we're already over. There's been several papers I've really enjoyed reading. I've gone through your discussion forums each week that we've had them. And even though I haven't responded to everybody's posts, I do read everyone's posts. So those of you that have crafted really nice discussion posts and responses, I appreciate it. Those of you that have taken your time to do some really cool reading responses and some great evaluations, I really appreciate that as well. So I am going to be on campus this following week. On May 12th, the actual day everything's due, I am at a high school for most of the day. But Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I will be on campus. So if you have questions or if you have any concerns about the assignments, please feel free to email me. You can call my extension at 2245. You can get a hold of me just if you need anything in general. But I've really enjoyed having you all as students. If you're graduating this semester or moving forward, congratulations. If you're a high school student, you're graduating this month, congratulations. You did it. You made it out of high school. And now you're ready to go into the next step. So that's awesome. But in any case, regardless of what your summer goals are, whether it's college, whether it's more school at SIC, whether it's somewhere else, whatever the case may be, I do hope that you have a great summer, and I wish you the best of luck in your future semesters. And thank you for taking this class with me and joining me for English 109. So for the last time for now, I hope you all have a great finals week. Good luck. Do the best that you can. Pace yourself and just keep persevering. You're almost done and we're almost finished with the semester. So have a wonderful week, a wonderful summer and future semesters. Stay safe, take care, and hopefully I get to talk to you all again in the future. Bye.